Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and after a week of some very variable video difficulties, hopefully I know what I'm getting with GAS, Genuinely Approachable Sudoku. That's what GAS stands for. These puzzles are created by Clover, Bill Murphy and Philip Newman on the Discord server in the Daily Sudoku channel, and they will have appeared about a month ago. And this will make a break from my having done 3-hour-long videos in the last week, I hope. You never know, this video might turn out to be an hour long, but at least we'll try and encompass 5 puzzles within that. So in a moment I'll go through the blurbs as written in Discord and the rules. And before that, I do want to mention that we have, of course, got the Planet Suite still going. 6 more days to enter Jupiter's big red spot. Send us that along with a planetary fact, and we will be very grateful for all the participation in the competition. It's been great. Now, what else have we got going on? We've got, of course, all our apps. And I've no doubt these puzzles act as a very good stepping stone into the apps, which are not too difficult. And they act as a very good stepping stone into those hour-long solves that we occasionally do. Simon, I think this week, has even done a solve of over 2 hours, which I'm just glad I don't take them on very often, or if I do, that I give up on them. Anyway, we shall have a look at that soon. Now, I think it's just time to go through the rules. You can check the links under our video for Sven's Sudoku Pad and our merchandise and how to get to all the apps and so on. But you can also check the links under the video for the rules to these puzzles and the URLs to play them. Which we publish both in a tiny URL format to play in our software and also in an FPuzzles format in case you can't use tiny URL. So we start with a puzzle that's called Knapdarnaben Killer. I know what Knapdarnaben means. Is it? Oh, near miss. Yes, that's going to be right for this. Right, Clover says, Bill and Philip both sick. Clover not posting until nearly 11 o'clock in the morning. Something is a little off today. A little off by 1, as it were. Yes, so it's a near miss. That is right. In today's Knapdarnaben Killer, sorry for my German pronunciation, and sorry if that's not German, normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, digits in cages do not repeat and must sum to either 1 greater or 1 less than the indicated total. Whoa, okay, so it's a killer that's off by 1. Now, if you get this done in a very quick time, you are awarded a notional 2 party hats as a prize. That time will be printed below the video, but I will be telling you what that time is. So when I've finished, I will check it out and see whether I qualified. I don't know what it is at the moment. There is also a 1 hat time for a slightly slower solve, and if you don't get those, and you do solve it, you get a dinosaur. And Clover has nominated the dinosaur for this puzzle as an unusual UNESCO ceratops. Who knew that UNESCO had a dinosaur named after them? Not I. Right, then we will go on to Bill's clockface Sudoku, who says, the gas that solvers normally complain about are the math-heavy ones. Let me tell you, things can always be worse. You could, hypothetically, have to go between clockwise and anticlockwise very quickly. Time for some nonsense. Today's gas is a clock faces Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Oh, I didn't mention that for Clover, did I? That normal Sudoku rules mean 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Yes, they do. Now, 4 digits around a white circle are placed in an increasing order starting from one of the 4 cells and going clockwise. That's clockwise for me. I don't know what it looks like on camera. Probably not. 4 digits around a black circle are placed in an increasing order starting from one of the 4 cells and going anti-clockwise. So, and apologies for those of you who say counterclockwise. So it's thermo Sudoku around the dot, going either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and I haven't told you where the bulb is. Yeah, I love you all that much. The times are generous. Wow. The dinosaur is a timely pterodactyl. And that's quite a tough start to our puzzles today, I reckon, on those two. We go on to Philip, Tears of the Kropki. The design for today's completely original gas, a different stroke ratio pairs Sudoku, is inspired by The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, which I have definitely not been playing all weekend. There was a rumour that Bill and Philip's sickness was down to them playing the recently released Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. And that rumour was true. Now, see those interlocking tear shapes in the grid? Are those tear shapes? I see, I don't know, they might be. I struggle to see that, Philip. Any similarity to puzzles which were published prior to the release of Tears of the Kingdom is purely coincidental, I swear. I think I'm being wound up with the idea that these are interlocking tear shapes. A link has been provided in the Discord server to a video from December 2020 of a Kropki spiral puzzle by Philip. Wait, who put that link there? Bill, is one of your trenchcoat gremlins messing with my intros again? God, I mean, if you're new to this, you don't know what Bill's trenchcoat gremlins are. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cells separated by a white dot must have the difference given in the white dot. Digits in cells separated by a black dot must have the ratio given by the number in the black dot. I'm comfortable with this rule set, and I'm relieved that I'm going to get a puzzle that I understand now. The dinosaur is a tearful Tatooinia. There can't be a dinosaur named after a fictional planet from the Star Wars universe, can there? Maybe that's not quite what it's named after. I'm just getting upset about the dinosaur names, which I'm normally led to believe are genuine, but who knows. Right, we will go on to Clover's next puzzle, Mathsia Sudoku. Nothing quite like a little light arithmetic in the morning to knock the rust off the old brain cells. I know that's a key part of my morning routine. Shower, stretch, brush my teeth, set a puzzle, put on sunscreen, do a little bit of math. In today's Mathsia Sudoku, you might recognise the rules from a few weeks back. But be careful because this one is slightly different. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Clues to the left or right of a row tell you the sum of the 3 digits in that row nearest the clue. So those 3 digits add up to 16. Clues above or below a column tell you the product, the multiplication of the 3 digits in that column nearest the clue. So those 3 digits multiply to 15. For example, yes, I've explained. I'm not going to give you the example. The dinosaur is a healthful Hesperonychus. And we have one more puzzle to look at. Free Yourself by Bill Murphy. Happy Ida Hobbit. International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia and Transphobia to all my... What does it say? To all my queen, trans and non-binary friends. Queer. Sorry, I misread that. I don't know what I said means. To all my queer, trans and non-binary friends. I had a hobbit once, but I had to let them free in the wild. They kept eating all my breakfasts. Today's gas is a killer palindrome Sudoku. Normal... May 17th this was from. Oh yeah, I'm misreading that as March. Okay. Today's gas is a killer palindrome Sudoku. I was just wondering in my head, why did they select St. Patrick's Day as the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia and Transphobia, but they didn't. I got the wrong month. Today's gas is a killer palindrome Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cages must sum to the small corner total. Grey lines are palindromes and must read the same from either direction. So that tells us that this digit will be the same as that digit, etc., etc. The dinosaur is an inclusive Incisivosaurus, which is very nice. And we will move back to the first puzzle. And now I'm going to take them on one by one, solving as fast as I can, find out if I get the 2 times. I think I'm on a run of about, I don't know, 10 or 15 of those, which I once got up to. I was going to say 50. Did I get to 100? I don't know. Anyway, I can't remember. Let's just get cracking. Okay, so these ones are off by 1, these cage totals. So are there any impossibles? Yes, there's one. Box 1. It's a clover puzzle mark. Right, that has to be 1, 2. This has to be 3, 4. Look what Clover's done. That has to be 5, 6. I bet this has to be 7, 8. Yes, it does. That's a 9, and that's going to go with a 1 in its 9 cage. Now this needs to be 2, 3. Look at this. I was terrified of this puzzle, but the way Clover has set it up, if you tackle it in order, it's absolutely straightforward so far. I mean, this is brilliant. I bet I get to go around the whole perimeter doing the only possibilities in each cage after that first one. Look at this. I hope I don't make any mistakes. I was very tempted to put a 1 in that 10 cage, which would have been wrong. Ooh. The 6 cage has options. Oh, the 2, though, has made that a 1. Now the 6 cage doesn't have options. 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. So the whole perimeter, we can populate the cages with their possibilities. Now, that 8, 7. Now, I haven't really been paying attention to given digits, and they are doing some work for me. Is that all? I don't know. I mean, you think my scanning is terrible, but actually I take it as a huge compliment that you expect my scanning always to take into account the one thing that you've seen and you're wondering why I'm not taking it into account. I suppose these individual cages I can pencil in possibilities, although that one I couldn't pencil in 2. This one now I can't pencil in 4. This one is 1 or 3, that must be a 3. This one is 3 or 5, that must be a 5. Okay, they were the place to go next. Maybe they were the place to go originally. 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7. 9, 6, 7, 3, 2, 4. That's 8, 5, 1. 1, 2, 8, 7, 6. We need a 5 in this box. Oh, 4 is looking up at that. So now this is a 4, 9 pair that I can't resolve. That 6, 7 pair has been done. 1, 2, 9 there, totally unresolvable at the moment. Right, let's have a look along here, because there's a cage that adds up to either 9, which it doesn't, or 11, which it does. No, hang on, it could be 9. Bother. Okay, let's just do Sudoku first. That's a bit easier for my humble brain power. 198 here, but these therefore must be 18. Right, that's how to do it. Reduce it to possibilities and then knock them off. So let's do this cage first. 1, 3, 4, 9. That's a naked 9. That's got to be 3. Didn't realise I could have disambiguated the 4 cage. I can do those as well. 1, 9. Right. Now, 2, 8, 7. I think this has to be 2, 7. Yeah. And that's an 8. And that's all the cages done. So I don't have to think about wonky maths anymore, which is a relief. 1, 3, 9. That's where 3 goes in the centre with a 1, 9 around it. That 2, 3's been done. Actually, there's a lot of disambiguation going on. Is that it? Okay, 2, 7, 6 here, I can do the 7. 4, 8, 5 here, I can do the lot of them. Now, down here, 1 and 6, I cannot do those. But there is an X-wing on 1s, which gives me a 1 in row 5. That's a bit weird. Now there's an X-wing on 9s, which gives me the 9 in row 5. Not expecting to use X-wing techniques in this sort of puzzle. Probably didn't have to. Certainly didn't have to, but it's helped a bit. 9 and 2, 9 and 1. This is a pretty good time, I think. 6 and 1. 4 minutes 18 for that puzzle. And the 2-hat time was apparently 8 minutes. So I am well under the clock on that one. I think I found the right way to approach it. You could be searching a long time before you realise that you're meant to fill in the perimeter basically in order. And then I imagine actually it was helpful to not have marked, well, it would have taken a little more time to have marked up the 1-cell cages before that. Very nice puzzle, Clover, as always. Now, let's have a look at Bill's clock faces Sudoku. I have done these under competition before, and I don't love them because of exactly what Bill said in the intro. Your brain has to go one way and then the other. But let's have a go. Okay, this one, right, the 1 is the beginning of the sequence. So that's 2 or 4, and that's 4 or 5. This one is similar. Right, now we know. Okay, and box 1 is just done. So the 3, 4, 5, 7 had to start there. Right, well, if they're all going to be that friendly, that's the end of its clockwise sequence. Oh no, let's use the anti-clockwise sequence. Oh, anti-clockwise, so it has to go 1, 2, 3, 9. There we go. Let's use Sudoku for the rest and assume the clocks work. I mean, this is terrifying. If there's a mistake here, I'm unwinding all the way back to the beginning to sort it out, and there's no alternative. Now, 5, 7, this is a regular one. No, that's not an easy one to use. 2, 6, that's better. This is 8 or 9, and that's 9 or 1. Right, now on this regular one, that's 8 or 9. This can't be 9 or 1, so it's 3 or 4. Okay, this wasn't the right place to go. I should have gone here. That's got to be 1, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 4, 7, 8. That's 9 or... No, it's not 9, it's 2. 2, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. That's box 9 done. That becomes a 3. This is 4 or 8. I'm just doing Sudoku because I find it easier. This is 1, 4 or 9. Now I'm going to have to think about this. This is going anti-clockwise. I don't know what to do with that. Let's just see if I can get by with Sudoku. We've got a 6, 7, 8 triple. Oh no, hang on, there's a black dot here. So 1, 3. Ah, and this can't be 4. So I think that's got to be 6. That's got to be 7. Right, let's see if this is as helpful. It probably won't be. It's anti-clockwise. So 2, 4. Now, 5 or 7 there, 7 or 8 here. That feels like those are reasonable deductions. Didn't really... Eliminations. That's probably the word I wanted to use. 7, 5, 6, 2, 8. Come on, I need a little bit of help from this... From the Sudoku here. Oh, I've still got... Oh, that has to be 5 because it sees a 6, 7, 8 triple. 1, 2, 3 here. Ah, well this black dot might be interesting now. 5 getting bigger, then it must be 1 before 3. Then we've got 8, 4 and 9 to put in. 6, 7, 8, 5, 3 across the middle. 2 or 4, 1 or 9, 1, 4 or 9. Oh, that's a naked 7. Right, that's a good spot. That's going to be helpful. 3 and 5. 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 7. That's 8 or 9. This is the only place for 1 in the column. Now, this is a clockwise white dot, so that can't be a 1 or a 9. Excellent. Yeah, that's going to do the rest by Sudoku, I reckon. I'm really relying on the software to tell me when I've got this correct, because I really don't want to be checking all the clocks. And in some ways I feel a bit of a cheat because I have the tell me when it's correct item switched on. Oh, now I can do this black dot. 7, 8, 9, 1. It must be right. 1, 7, 5, 9, 3, 4, 3, 9, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, in a competition, it would be an interesting decision as to how long one spent checking that the solution was right. I certainly wouldn't spend the whole time checking everything, but I might do a bit of checking when I'd finished this, because it's so easy to make a mistake and go wrong. And here comes the proof of the pudding. Oh, it looks good as far as I can tell. Ah, that's a bit worrying. Oh no, it says the puzzle doesn't include the solution. That's very unusual. I think these guys normally put in the solutions. Okay, well, now I'm going to spend the time checking these to make sure that I don't upload a video with the wrong solution. So, clockwise, yes. Clockwise, yes. 1, 2, 7, 8, yes. 1, 4, 5, 9, yes. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 7, 8. Suppose it doesn't take quite as long as I feared to check these. 1, 4, 6, 9. All the clockwises work. That's anti-clockwise. 2, 5, 7, 8, 3, 4, 6, 8, 1, 7, 8, 9. That is anti-clockwise. 1, 3, oh no, that was the clockwise one. Anti-clockwise, 3, 4, 7, 9, 2, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I literally have to picture clock hands going the wrong way to make sure I'm going anti-clockwise each time. But it looks like it's right to me. Yeah, okay, so that is the right solution. Whew, sorry about the waste of time, therefore. Okay, now those two puzzles, oh, what was the official, so my time was, 4 minutes 18. Has that been my exact time on both puzzles? It has, that's a very weird coincidence. And Bill said the times were generous, I think, and the time was 9.5 minutes, so less than half the 2-hat time. Okay, now I'm going on to Tears of the Crop Key by Philip, and I thought this was going to be a bit easier than the other two, but they've proved not too bad at all. So, I've got an 8 thing there, so that must be 1 and 8. Oh, that doesn't actually let me tell what that is. That's weird. That's a difference. This must be a 1 with a 6 and a 5. Then that must be a 2-8 pair. So the black dots, I think, seem easier to get on with here. That must be a 3. That's 5 and 1. Let's leave the 2 alone for a bit. This must be a 1-6 pair, and we know which way they go now. Yeah, must. I don't know why I spent a moment thinking about whether 12 could be a Sudoku digit. Now, this doesn't have a 1 in it, but it also doesn't have a 6 in it. I think that's got to be 3-9, based on 3 ratio puzzles I've done in the past. This one, though, could be 2-6. Okay, the rest of the black dots, not that straightforward to me. Now, this 5 pair can't include a 1, an 8, or a 4. Does it have to be 2-7? Yeah, it does. I'm confident it does. Confident enough to go with it. That now has to be a 7. So that's a 3. Then we've got a 4-9 pair. Hang on, that's got to be right. They're all done. That's an 8. Okay, this is all working, so I think I was right. That's a 3-9 pair. In fact, we know the order. This is a 6-5 pair where we don't. That's a 2-4 pair. This is a 5-8 pair. Now, how are we going to make this work? Not with a... Not at all. Ah! Oh, bother. Okay, I've done something wrong. Ah, okay. So much for my 2-hat times. I'm going back to the beginning. I don't know what I've done wrong, but it didn't work there. Right, 1-8 pair there. That was all right. This has to be a 6-1 pair. There's no other way. This is a 1-9 pair. Come on, this is all right. That's got to be the 1 joining the 6 and the 5. This must it be 2-8? Yes, it must. That's 7 or 3. But this has become an 8. So that's a 4. 2, 8, 5, 1, 6. This is a 3-7 pair. That's definite. That's a 9. That's a 4. This all feels sickeningly familiar. This pair. Oh, maybe I was wrong about my assumptions here. This is 2, 5, 7, or 9. It can't be 5. This is 2 or 7. Oh, these are not... Oh, they are the digits I had before. A 2-7 pair. This is 8 or 1. 4, 1, 8, 2, 7. This has to be 9 and 3. I think I put them in the wrong order. I think I put 3 there. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, well, it's not so bad. 5, 1, 3. I mean, I've wasted a lot of time, but I think I'm okay now, as the psychiatric patient said. This is a 3-9 pair. That's genuinely right. 3, 9, 2, 7. 1, 4, 8, 5, 6. I think that has to be a 4-8 pair. And I think we're flying now, if that's all right. That's got to be 5 there. Sorry, mistyping. But this is now a 2-6 pair. 2, 6, 3, Oh, come on, let's just keep going. 6, 8, 9 here. Now, actually, the key test is whether I can make this 5 work now, and I can. I think I did type a 3 into the wrong cell. That's what went wrong. Now, this 4 pair doesn't have odds. So it's either 2, 6 or 4, 8. So that's the last odd in the column. That's a very weird way of getting that digit. I don't want to use that. 5, 1, this is a 4, 8 pair. That's a 2, 7 pair. Then we've got 3, 9, 5 at the top. That's a 7. 9, 5, 1, 6. I don't want to use that. I don't want to tackle anything else in this puzzle. That is a 9. There we go. That's something. What about this then? No, I don't know. It doesn't have a 4 in it. Not interesting. Oh, 6. Right, that's a 2. That's a useful clue. It's spotting the useful clues, isn't it? That's a weird vibe for the puzzle. Now, that has to be 4 or 6. And that becomes 8 or 2. And that doesn't... oh, there's a 2, 8 pair in the column. Wow! Okay, that column was easier than I was giving it credit for. Now, we can't use 8, 4, 9, 5 or 2 or even 1. So this must be a 3, 7 pair. That's not 3 now. 3, 7, 4, 5, 8. We've got 2, 6 or 9 there. 3, 5 or 6 there. What's this 3 difference going to be? Don't know. Bother. I can put 7 in row 2. I can deal with that 6, 2 pair. That's going to get rid of 2 as a possibility there. Now, that's either 3, 6 or 6, 9. 3, 7. I don't think I'm going to get the hat time here now after the mistake. That's a naked 4. 8. 8, 9, 4, 5, 1, 6. That is 3 or 7, so that's a 2. Let's look up this column. 5, 6 or 9 at the bottom. I don't know, those clues are difficult to use. Can't be 9. Oh no, it's a multiple clue. So this is now, well, it can't be 5, can it? You numpty. 6, 1, 4, 3, 8, 2, 7. That's a 5, 9 pair. This is 6. Yes, it can't be anything else. I mean, lots of these are reduced to one possibility, but it's hard to guess what that one is. I much prefer a bit of Sudoku in my Sudoku puzzle. We've got a 1, 2 pair actually in the corner. That is resolved. 2, 8, 4, 5, 3, 7. That is 6 or 9. I can place 1 in the column. Oh, these, are they beginning to be undone? They are, these pairs. I don't rate my time very much here today at all. 4 and 6. 8 and 4. I mean, you never know. I might get the 2 hat time on this and feel I don't deserve it much. There is a chance. 5, 3, 9. 7 minutes 45. Well, now the big reveal for me. Is that worth 2 hats? Oh, by 15 seconds it is. Well, I was a bit lucky there. I don't feel I desperately deserve that after the error early on. I mean, it was only putting 1 pair of digits the wrong way round, but it really contrived to confuse me. Wow. Okay, well, that's a big relief, actually. Just getting inside the time. No tears of the Kropke for me. And we go on to the Mathsia Sudoku. You see, it was right. The puzzles I was afraid of weren't too bad at all. The one I wasn't afraid of was, unfortunately, this falls into the category of, I think I've got a good chance. So it's obviously going to go badly wrong. Let's get cracking. So, hang on, I don't understand it. Oh, yes, it was sums horizontally and products vertically. Yeah, that now has to be 3, 6. So these two add up to 15. They're 8, 7. These two are 2 and 5. These are easy products. Let's do all the products. Yes, Clover's been generous with the products until... No, even that has to be a 2-8. Wow, that gets a lot done. I think I've been lucky enough to tackle this in exactly the right order so far. This 16 now can't use an 8, so that's a 9-6 pair, and I know the order. This 18 has always been a 9-8 pair. This 15, I need a pair adding to 14, but there are... Oh, it can't be 5-9 now, so it's 8-6. So that's it with the clues. Now the rest is ordinary Sudoku. Gosh. Where do I start? I don't know. I keep looking at that 2-7 pair, but it's not all that helpful. 8-1-7-6, there's a 4-2 there. These are from 3-5-9, that can't be 5. There's a 2 in column 1 I can put in. Everything else is from 4-5-7. Maybe this central box. Oh, there's a 1 in the center. 6, 1, 4, 2, 8, 9. That's 3 or 5. This is 3 or 7. Yeah. There's probably a digit that I've written into that cell that shouldn't be there. 8, 1, 9, 2, 6 has to be here. That's now a 3 in the column. 4-5 pair, 2-7 pair. That couldn't be 7. 8, 1, 2, 3, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5, 9. That's 9. That's part of a 4-5 pair. So that does fix all the ones in the center. Look at them. They all fall. 6, 4, 9 here. Top one can't be 9, bottom one can't be 6. 3, 8, 7 here. Oh, 8 has to be in the middle. And that's a 3-7 pair. Still this row's not as useful as I keep expecting. That's a 2-3-4 triple. Can't have 3 there or 2 there. This is a 5-6-7 triple. That can't be 7 and this can't be 5. Oh, this is not falling into place. 2-7 pair there. Ah, so 9, 4. In none of the puzzles I've done so far have we had a 3 in the corner, and we're not going to get one today, or in this puzzle either. But things are going well. Thank you, Clover, for restoring my confidence a bit. Clover has been my newer nemesis to some extent, but maybe not today. Now, still, 3, 5, 1, 9. There's still work to do here. That can't be a 6. It's odd that this 4-5 pair is not resolved. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm missing this 8 clue. That's what I'm missing. There's a 3-4 pair there. I mean, that doesn't have any bearing on what I was talking about, but it still feels pretty significant. Just not seeing a clue in the puzzle. Maybe Clover is my nemesis deep down. 3, 4. Okay, they're all done. That's good. Now, that can't be 9. That can't be 6. So we get a 6 and a 9 in box 8. 4, 3, 1. We've got 2, 5, 7, 8. Only one place for 8. That fixes 7, 2, which fixes 7, 2, which fixes that into a 5, 7 pair, which gives me a 3. Right, that's almost all done. Now, have I missed a clue up the top? No, I haven't. I just need to use the ones I've got. Yes, okay. 7, 3. That does 2, 7. That does 2, 7. This 2, 5 must be done now. It is. That does 4, 5. That does 4, 9. I can do 3, 5. This is not a deadly pattern. 4, 5, 7, 5. There we go. 4 minutes 43. That will get the 2 hats, he says with great confidence as he checks the time. And it says 7 minutes. But kind of acknowledged, I think, as the perhaps the easiest of the 4 puzzles we've taken on so far by the setters. And then finally, Free Yourself by Bill Murphy. Palindromes and the killer cages. Okay, let's go. So, okay, so that's a 1, 3. We know which way round they go on the other end of the palindrome. Oh, this is going to be right in palindromes, I think. If you just trog along them. Maybe not that one, but that's a 1-2 pair. So that's 1 or 2. Okay, this isn't working quite as well as I thought. That is 9-8 there. Given the palindrome, we know the order and the next digit, which is gives us a 7 there. Now, this is 6-3 or 4-5. The 2-1-2 has been done. This now has to be 3-5. That's on the end of this palindrome, making this 6 or 8, but it's the same digit as there. That's very nice. So there's been a variation in how the logic worked here. Now that's going to have to be a 4 because it's up there. 2 and can't be a 9. 2, 1, 9, 6, 7, 3. That's an 8. Then we get a 4-5 pair here. Now they're on the ends of these palindromes, and we know which way round they go on those ends. Very neat. 7 there puts a 7 in the 8 cage. That gives us a 1. This cage, 2, 1, 4, 3, 8. We've got 5, 6, 7, and 9. It must be a 5, 6 cage. And that's all the palindromes done, apart from that, these digits which don't reflect anywhere. So we can just treat them as ordinary Sudoku digits. And now we are flying in this one. There's a killer cage left, 5, 9 there. That's a naked 6, 4, 7, 4, 7 I said, not 5. That's a 5, 9, 3, 8, 4, 6, 2, 3, 7 here. Can't do them yet. Let's go down column 3. Oh, this cage. 6, 3 or 5, 4. Still don't know. Weird. Let's do this column. Yes, that's very straightforward. 9, 2, 7. 4, 3, 5, 9, 8. 7 is there. 8 on the other end of the row. That's a 9. 2 and 6 are a pair here. That's a naked 4. Now this can't be 4, 5. It must be 6, 3. Oh, 3 in the corner. We finally got one. A little party time. Losing its religion. 4, 3, 9, 7, 5, 8. Oh, I don't know. Okay, 5, 4 down at the bottom. Let's do those first. Couple of I-wings going up the left. 5, 8, 3, 2 and 3, 6 and 4, 1 and 6 here. That's a 2, 6 and 2. There we go. 2 minutes 52. What a delightful time. Very quick. Free yourself. Nearly did it in 3 minutes. Look at the symmetry of solve counter 2179 and 27.9 days. And that is our 5th solution today. I will just check the 2-hat time there. It was 7.5 minutes. So possibly my best result against the hat times in a long time. But I mean, I think it was pretty straightforward if you just considered some of these giveaway cages. Anyway, thanks, Bill. Real confidence restorer, especially after, well, it was number 3. It was Clover's puzzle, wasn't it? Was it Clover's? No, it was a Philip puzzle. And it's because I went wrong. That's why I had trouble. Great fun today. Always is with gas, to be fair. And an absolute pleasure. Thank you for watching. And I hope to see you again tomorrow on the channel. Bye for now.